Southwest Shooting Authority, we try not to get too hung up on what's right or wrong when it involves training, techniques, procedures. What may work for one may not work for another because of physical challenges, space, confined quarters, whatever the case may be. So sometimes there's really no right or wrong, it's only what's safe or unsafe. Some things are more efficient than others, some are faster than others. That doesn't make any of them right or wrong. And one of those procedures is a chamber check. A lot of controversy. There are places that teach this, where you come up under from your firing grip, you come up here and check the chamber. Very convenient. It keeps you, it's almost impossible to put the hand in front of the muzzle. You come up here and check your chamber, go back into the firing grip. You check the chamber, you can check what they call a low light check. You can check it with your finger if you can't see in there, should the situation arise. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Mossad Ayub doesn't like it. He says you shouldn't do it that way. One of the top trainers in the country. There are people that do it this way. That very much falls in the unsafe category. If you stick your thumb in there, there's always that potential for having a negligent discharge, so we don't agree with that at all. There are those that go over the top this way. There's nothing unsafe about this. As you're coming back towards the rear of the gun and go back into your firing grip, generally this is okay. We're not fans of it, but there's no problem with it. The one thing that you can do with this is that if you're away from your body too far, if you pull it a little bit too far, you can, if you slip a little bit, you could partially eject around, throw one out, try to feed one. You may wind up with more troubles than you started with. To avoid that, bring the gun up close to you, get a hold of it this way, rock it forward as much as you need to. A little bit hard to do a low light check from here. You can do it, but it's a little bit tough. You hold it out too far from your body, you can't see in there very well. What we like to do is turn the gun in this way, seat it into the web of the thumb and the forefinger, index finger. You have a lot of leverage, a lot of strength there, like a pair of pliers. You can bring that in here, go right back into your firing grip. It's a commonly accepted way to do it. You can do this, you can do your low light check, you can check it very quickly, and go right back into your firing grip. What we don't like to see is people going over the top in the front here. This inevitably, sooner or later, you're going to wind up with your hand in front of the muzzle. Either coming to or going away from it, you're going to wind up with your hand in front of the muzzle. So we like this or this primarily is what we do. Also on some of your newer guns, particularly the Glocks, this is very slippery, especially with a little bit of sunscreen, sweat, blood, water, whatever the case may be. It's hard to hold on to. So this is pretty difficult without chamber check grooves. So this is why we cut these in all of our guns. We take the chamber check grooves. That makes it quite a bit more secure, a little bit easier to do. A lot of factories do that. Springfield, Colt, any number of them, XDs, well, that's Springfield. Any number of them will do this already. Glock, for whatever reason, does not. So we do them ourselves. Whether you do it this way or this way, those grooves make it very secure, very easy to do it that way. So until we come up with something else to babble about, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.